What do you think about the group classes? Were those beneficial for you?
My goal was just to get better, improve my English skills.
Maybe I need to improve my English because with my work I need to learn. It was interesting to see about your school. From man to man, I will say.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another student interview. My name is Dominic. I'm an international manager and teacher, in case you don't know. I am very honored to introduce you to a wonderful gentleman from France, Mr. Thomas. And Mr. Thomas, how long have you been here at CIA?
Yeah, actually already 2 months I've been here. Now, my last day, already I learned a lot of things. I learned about the phrasal verb, idioms, a lot of vocabulary I had. I have learned a lot of things from here.
Sir, what course did you enroll in?
ESL.
Yes, sir.
For all kind of conversation,
Yes, sir.
and because it was necessary for my work.
Yes, sir.
And it's easy for talking everybody and then traveling and talking with my work, and other side talking with people easily, and to see a movie, understanding a movie. And of course there is another, but this one, it was interesting for me. That's why I take this one.
Excellent. How did you hear about CIA in the beginning?
In fact, I saw first time, I have another itinerary to go to Latin America, but I saw CIA at the YouTube. It was interesting to see about your school. That's why I said, okay, the man to man. Maybe I need to improve my English because with my work I need to improve my English. I decided come to Asia country. Why I don't start here? First I can come to here for study 1 or 2 months. Yes, after I can go to another country for traveling, by Vietnam or Thailand, or there are a lot of islands here. Yes. I can travel, I can see a lot of different islands also and country also.
And you guys will remember studying English in the Philippines is a marvelous idea, because even though perhaps you're from Vietnam or Korea and you might have English classes, here in the Philippines, they come from centuries of learning English in their public schools, which goes way back to the 1800s when the Americans were here right after the Spanish and American War. So Philippines are innately good at English, and I'm looking forward for you guys to come and see that as well. Well, a lot of people in our audience who are watching right now, they're going to be curious, number one, about the main thesis. That's your overall experience at CIA. Let's just jumble everything in together for a band score of your evaluation. Let's say from 1 being terrible, 10 being the very best. Let's include the food, the facilities, the teachers, the curriculum, the whole environment. What is your overall assessment of CIA?
From man to man, I will say 10 for high school, because it's good to learn with man to man.
Excellent.
Okay, for 2, I will give for cook.
For the food.
For the food, because I'm European people, we not have same food Asian people. We are different. Every day Asian food is not for European people.
Yes, sir.
Because it's different. We eat maybe bread, but they eat rice.
Right.
That's why we have different culture. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
judge the book by its cover. Of course, we are different, and they have another culture. We have another culture. That's why we have different food also. Something is good. We eat here a lot of fruits, different tropical fruits.
Right.
That's good. For that, I give 3.
Okay. All right. Now remember, everybody, here at CIA, we are cooking for many different nations. Whereas I'm similar to Europeans, I'm American. I don't like to eat rice for breakfast and lunch. Or excuse me, I don't like to eat it for breakfast either, or especially for lunch and dinner all the time. Since we do have a large population of Asians and rice is the #1 starch, then of course we do serve that very often. And before we continue, this next to me, this handsome gentleman, is the agent partner from France of CIA. If you contact me directly, I'm going to introduce you to my partner from France, the CIA trusted partner, Mr. Dimitri of Radic Global English.
Okay, so my name is Dimitri. I've been coming to the Philippines 2 years ago for the first time. I was a student before, so I was studying English for 3 months in the Philippines. My goal was just to get better, improve my English skills. After these 3 months, I found out that the Philippines has a lot of advantages. It's a really strong choice to learn English compared to other countries I've been to. Like Thomas mentioned before, we have the one-to-one classes, the small group classes, but it's not only about this. It's about living in a campus where you can access to everything. You basically have the swimming pool, the gym, a supermarket, you have a cafe, you have everything that you need to, and that is very accessible. After that first-hand experience in the Philippines, I decided to start promoting the Philippines as an English learning destination. So I just came back to the Philippines. I traveled all around the Philippines to compare schools, to visit the academic teams, visit the owner of the schools, and I decided to work with what is to me the best value in terms of English education. CIA was the first one to offer me this opportunity to work with them, and I just grabbed it. Now I send French people to the Philippines. I've been doing that for almost a year, and I just love it because I have very good feedbacks from my students, and for me I feel very grateful to have this compliment every day from my students that are very satisfied with the trip.
Thank you, Sir Dimitri. We are honored to be in partnership with you. And everybody, please remember, when you want to enroll at CIA, we are very often fully booked. So please contact Radic Global English in advance so we can make sure that your place is secure. And remember, you are in very good hands with Radic Global English. I think very highly of Radic, and I think you will too. Well, and I think you do too.
Of course.
Now, let's go back to more of Mr. Thomas's experience. We discussed a little bit about the food, and we've discussed his favorite education with the man-to-man classes. What do you think about the group classes? Were those beneficial for you?
Yeah, it's interesting for me because we talk with the teacher, we are learning grammar, we are talking about a different topic, and others, on the other hand, we see other people, the other countries, they're talking, they say their idea, and we are learning a lot of vocabulary. Yes, and a lot of phrasal verb. And we are working together and we are talking together. Sometimes we try to find a solution together also. Right. And because we try to talk and listening all the time.
And of course at CIA, not only do we have these great group classes, the man-to-man classes are exceptional. Our teachers are often trained and retrained and trained again. And when we have free time, we get trained even more. Now, on top of that, we have several courses that you can choose from. We have the Working Holiday Visa course. We have the Direct Method course. We also have our #1 course, which is the ESL Cambridge course, kind of like our general English course. And one of our other big time favorites are the IELTS, TOEIC, and Business English course. Sir, I would like to ask you one more question. Do you recommend other people study at CIA?
I recommend for all people, all age, if you want to really learn English, you can come here and learn English, because for everybody is easy to learn English and start here. And when you go to the outside of the school, a lot of people, they speak in English also. And here, all the Filipino people, they are helping you to learn English. And at the school also, you have to speak all the time English. That's why it's very important to learn English and to come to here.
Thank you, sir. We really do have a good thing when it comes to the ESL programs in Cebu. Make sure you study at CIA. Contact Mr. Radic to organize a wonderful study program for you. And now I'm going to sign off. Sir, would you like to say anything to your wonderful teachers?
I want to say thank you for all teachers the CIA because really I learned a lot of things from teachers. All the time before I come in the class, they prepare a lot of vocabulary, a lot of phrasal verb, a lot of idioms. They prepared for me, and I say thank you for all teachers and thank you everybody to helping to me to improve my English.
Thank you, teachers, so much. God bless you all. And for all of our audience out there, we look forward to seeing you at CIA very soon. So I guess we can just say goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.